Majority Leader B.H. Herrera.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Magandang hapon po to the DMW family. Secretary, well, babalikan ko. Alam niyo naman po yung follow up ko po sa inyo last week. Have you written the guidelines for the OFWs that can be considered solo parents?
Yes, since we received the instruction, Mr. Chair, Madam Congresswoman, we have started our work. We know that we also need to coordinate with our partner agencies, SECREX and DSWD and other relevant agencies. But rest assured, Madam Chair, we have placed ourselves on a September timeline to do this, and we will file the corresponding report to your good office, to the committee's secretariat, to the good sponsor, para po maipakita na nagawa na po namin yung inyong directive po since we last met maybe about a week ago.
Kasi actually, Mr. Chair, marami pa rin pong OFWs na hindi nakakaalam na kung sila ay low or semi-skilled at sila ay nasa abroad, kung naiiwan sa nag-iisa na asawa nila or guardian or nag-iisa nag-aalaga sa bata nila na below 250,000 ng sweldo, they are considered solo parents and can avail of the benefits of being a solo parent. So, I'm expecting this before plenary, ha? Kasi before plenary of DMW, I hope you already have instituted guidelines for the solo parents. Para naman po, and then, para kasi pati guidance kung may bayad ba sila when they get documents. So ito yung mga kailangan kasi nila. And number one, they have to know that yung naiiwan nila dito can be considered solo parents.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Madam Congresswoman, that is indeed more than what we ask for yung batas po na binabanggit ninyo. Definitely, halimbawa kami ni na Admin Arnel at USEC PY and mga senior officials within the department, USEC Nikki and USEC Felibay, know for sure na maraming solo parents na OFWs. In fact, yung mga maybe more than 50% of the distressed OFWs na nakakasalubong namin o nakakadaog palad namin are solo parents. In fact, yun ho ang push factor. That's one of the driving reasons kaya sila nag-abroad kasi solo parents sila. So, this is indeed a very welcome development for us, Mr. Chair, Madam Congresswoman. And tama po kayo, we should not lose any time to craft the guidelines, and before plenary is a perfect timeline po for us.
Mr. Chair, para for the record, 2 years ago na po yung IRR nito. 2 years overdue na po ang guidelines na ito for the record. So November 1 po ang second year anniversary ng IRR ng batas na to. So this is not a joke. These are millions of solo parents, thousands of solo parents or hundreds of thousands of solo parents. So talagang dapat lang before plenary, may guidelines na na-submit. Sa office ko, sa ating chairman and sa committee.